Hello, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game 141 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. The Indians come into the game with a 67-73 record, and the Angels come into the game with a 68-72 record. Today's pitching matchup: John Lackey for the Angels and Jake Westbrook for the Indians. Westbrook comes into the game with a 8-6 record, 111 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 52 earned runs, walked 35, struck out 72, has a 4.19 ERA. The Indians are 2 games back of the Minnesota Twins, and they will be on hyperfast scoring tonight. And we'll go ahead and give you the lineup for the Indians. Leading off in center field, Grady Sizemore. Batting second, playing second as Drupal Cabrera. Batting third, the designated hitter, and currently on a 7-game hitting streak, Travis Hafner. Cleaning up and playing catcher, Victor Martinez. Batting fifth and playing first base, Ryan Garco. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Batting seventh and playing left field, Kenny Lofton. Batting eighth and playing right field, Franklin Gutierrez. And batting ninth and playing third base, getting a rare start, is Chris Gomez. The Angels in the field, starting from left, we'll go right to left this time. Right field, Reggie Willits. Center field, Gary Matthews Jr. And in left field, Garrett Anderson. And from first to third on the infield, at first base is Casey Kochman. At second base is Meiser Turris. At third base is Sean Figgins. And at shortstop is Orlando Cabrera. Behind the plate is Jeff Mathis. And on the mound, John Lackey. All right, here is the pitch to Grady Sizemore. Get you his stats here. 266 average. 13 home runs. And 56 RBIs. And a 6-6 base hit to right field. And Sizemore will be held on, but he will not take off this early. Here's Drupal Cabrera. 235 average, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. And we'll see if that needs to be re-rolled. 3-7. Nope. Ground ball to second. And I'm not playing the holding on for the plus sign. So that's a double play for Drupal Cabrera. And I want to take a quick timeout so I can find my D20. All right, 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Travis Hafner with his 7-game hitting streak, hitting 245, 27 homers, 84 RBIs. 3-8 swing and a miss, strike 3. That is Hafner's 98th strikeout, which actually is okay for a power hitter. And after a half inning, it's the Indians nothing and the Angels coming to bat. And here's Sean Figgins. 6'9", and he is weak power against everybody, so batting left-handed, that's a base hit. And with Figgins being a double-A stealer, he will be held on. So 1-15. And Figgins is going to take off here. And on a 1, that's a throwing error. Nope. So into second with a stolen base is Figgins. And here's Orlando Cabrera. And that's fly ball to center. Sizemore puts it away, and going back to second is Figgins, who will be held on. Garrett Anderson. 5-6 swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down. There's Kendrys Morales. And that's over the first baseman's head, down the line. And scoring from second is Figgins on the Morales double. and probably would have scored anyway. But this is an automatic score, so 1-0 Angels. Casey Kochman. 3-7 and found the hole in the 3 column, thankfully. Ground ball to second. That will retire the side. Angels get a run and lead 1-0 going into the top of the second. And Martinez, Garco, and Peralta due up. Martinez, 310 average, 31 homers, 105 RBIs. And a 1-9 and found the hole in the 1 column. Ground ball to short. 1 away. Let's find Garco. 5-8 ground ball to third. 2 down. And here's Johnny Peralta. 1-6. And that's off the top of the wall. Oh, they say it hit the yellow line, but did not go over. Or hit the top of the wall and did not go over. They're not playing at Jacobs Field. Jacobs Field had been the yellow line. So 2 outs, runner on second. That's a 1-9 home run chance, and that's a 10. Now it's up to Kenny Lofton. Let's see here. Lofton is a member of the Indians, 296 average, 1 homer, 11 RBIs. And a 2-4 pops him up. Second baseman calls for it, makes the catch, retires the side. The Indians strand 1 on a hit. And through an inning and a half, it's the Angels 1 and the Indians 0. And here's the pitch to Meister Turris, Matthews, and Mathis. 2-4 pops him up second base. Cabrera catches it. 1 away. There's Gary Matthews, Jr. I believe today is actually his father's birthday on July 5th. 2-6 and found the hole, one of the holes in the 2 column, ground ball to second. And that will retire Matthews. Happy birthday, Sarge. Even though I was not alive when he played, at least during his prime. 2-5 and swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Westbrook. And that will retire the side. 1-0 going to the top of the 5th, top of the 3rd, sorry. The Angels lead. And Lackey, of course, the winning pitcher in Game 7 of the 2002 World Series. This is Franklin Gutierrez. 268 average, 16 homers, 38 RBIs. 1-9 swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Lackey. Here's Chris Gomez. 182 average. 4 hits and 22 at-bats with 2 RBIs as a member of the Indians. No homers. And a 3-3 is a ground ball to second. And this Turris throws out Gomez. Here's Grady Sizemore. Singled his last time up. 3-10. And he'll take care of this one himself. Fly ball, right field. Back is to the warning track to the wall is Figgins, and it's out of here. Or not Figgins, is Willits, sorry. Home run for Grady Sizemore. That is home run number 14 and RBI number 57, and the Indians tie the game at 1. And here's Asdrubal Cabrera. 2-3, draws a walk. And there's the old tabletop Earl. Usually after a home run, it's either going to be a walk or a hit. They will not hold on Cabrera. As Travis Hafner struck out his first time up. For 6, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Lackey retires the Indians here in the 3rd, but they do tie it at 1. And Westbrook will face Willits, Figgins, and Cabrera here in the bottom of the 3rd. There's a pitch to Willits. And he draws a walk. And they will hold Willits on. 1-13 with being held on. Now they'll let Figgins swing away here. 5-9. Switch hitter betting left-handed. Fly ball to center. Sizemore puts it away. And they will still send Willits here on a 1-13. And on a 14, he is caught. So Cabrera now up with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. 2-7, and well, there would have been a double play ball right there, but instead it will just end the inning. And we go to the top of the 4th, tied at 1. And Martinez, Garco, and Peralta due up for the Indians in the 4th. To 5, ground ball back to the mound. And Lackey retires Martinez. There's Garco. Garco on the season did not give you his average his first time through the lineup. Came into the game 266 average with 17 homers and 55 RBIs and a 5.5. And fly ball to left and a few steps in front of the warning track is the left fielder. Actually, it's the center field. Actually, no, it's the left field. That's right, left field. Anderson will call off Matthews, 2 away. Here's Johnny Peralta. Doubled his first time up. 4-5, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the Indians here in the 4th. Go to the bottom half of the 4th. Tied at 1, and Anderson, Morales, and Kochman due up for the Angels. And here's the pitch to Anderson. 1-9, ground ball to second. And Asdrubal Cabrera throws out. Anderson, here's Kendrys Morales, doubled his first time up. And 5-9, switch hitter betting. They're both fly balls at the center, so it doesn't matter. 2 away. Casey Kochman, former Tampa Bay Devil Ray and future Cleveland Indian. 6-4, catcher X. 20, will it be caught in fair or foul territory for Victor Martinez? It will be in foul territory. Martinez catches it, and that retires the side in order. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-1, and bottom third of the order for the Indians here in the top of the 5th. Lofton, Gutierrez, and Gomez. And here's Lofton. 4-8 against a lefty swing, and I missed strike 3. Fifth strikeout for Lackey. Franklin Gutierrez now up. 2-5. Ground ball to short. And Orlando Cabrera retires Gutierrez. Here's Chris Gomez. And a 2-9. Found a hole in that 2 column. Ground ball back to the mound, and Lackey retires Gomez. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Tied at 1. And Jake Westbrook will face Maestros Turris, Gary Matthews Jr., and Jeff Mathis. And a shortstop X9 will not be in range. A 7-11 for Peralta. Yep, 7-11 for Peralta. And a 9 will retire as Turris. 1 away. And here is Gary Matthews Jr. 3-6. And that's popped up to the second baseman Cabrera. 2 down. Here's Jeff Mathis. 3-5, and that's over the first base. That's into the right field corner, and into second with a 2-out double is Jeff Mathis. And that brings up Reggie Willits. Willits walked and was caught stealing. 4-8. And against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. We are going to the top of the 6th. 1-1. And Lackey has a point of weakness of 7. Kind of wish they'd go to the batter's face mechanic, but this is what strat does. All right, Sizemore singled and homered at 2 for 2 today. Catcher X9 will not be in range for just not in range for the catcher Mathis. An E3 5-11. Whoa, and a 5. And they just, nice play by Mathis, gets up and fires to first to get Sizemore. And here's Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 1 with a walk. 3-8. And on a 16, the line drive to the first baseman Kochman, 2 away. And here's Travis Hafner, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And 1-7 draws a walk. They will not hold him on. Here's Victor Martinez, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. 2-4 popped up behind home plate. Mathis will catch that in foul territory. And that will retire the side. We are through 5.5. And we are still tied at 1. Third time through the order for the Angels coming up. And now we start Jake Westbrook's point of weakness. All right, Figgins, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 3-10. Base hit to center field. Not the way you wanted to start this. And Yeah, we'll send Figgins again on a 1 to 15. Well, let's see, 17, then 15. Yeah, 1 to 15. We'll send him. And he is caught. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's caught stealing. So Victor Martinez is saying, "Don't run on me." 1 down. 75% chance. There's Orlando Cabrera. 2-7. Well, there's your ground ball chance once again. Same thing for Cabrera, 2 down. And Garrett Anderson now up. And it's a foul ball. And we'll do it again. 3-9, ground ball to first. Garco takes it to the base himself, and that retires the side. Through 6. Tied at 1. And now this is Lackey's point of weakness inning. Garco, Peralta, and Lofton. Three. Ground ball to first, and Konchman underhands to Lackey covering, 1 away. Here's Johnny Peralta. Doubled his first time up. And no, does not double this time, but he does reach base on a single. And Peralta has 2 hits. And that brings up Kenny Lofton. Five, 3. Base hit to center field. Not holding on. Peralta makes him a 12. Matthews is a -1. So 1 to 11, they'll put the stop sign up. And they will get bullpen action. Let's see here. Justin Spire and Darren Oliver are loosening in the pen. And Casey Blake has grabbed the bat. He will possibly hit for Gomez if he comes up. All right, here's Gutierrez. 3-8. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Indians will go to the bench and get Casey Blake. In the top of the 7th. All right, Casey Blake on the season. 250 average. 17 homers, 62 RBIs. And here's the pitch to Blake. 4-5, swing, and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. The Indians strand 2. Stretch time here in Anaheim at the old ball game. And they may be thinking about pulling. Yeah, Darren Oliver's going to be coming in. And Jake Westbrook will actually stay out for the 7th inning. He's only faced 21 batters so far. There's Morales. And that's ripped into center field over Sizemore's head. into second with his second double of the game is Kendry Morales. Let's see here. Thinking, do I want to take out Westbrook? Let's see. Switchy. They will take out Westbrook. So Jake pitches 6 innings, and in comes Rafael Perez. And Perez on the season. No wins, 1 loss, 51 in the third innings pitched. 15 earned runs, 10 walks, 52 strikeouts, and 2.63 ERA. Okay, he pitched a couple innings a couple days ago. He says he's fine to at least get Kochman. 3-8. Maybe he might not be fine. That is into the corner, fair ball and down the right field line. Rounding third and heading home is Morales. And into second with a double is Kochman. And the Angels take a 2-1 lead. Brings up Meiser as Turris. 5-7. And switch hitter batting right-handed. Oh boy, that ticks off of a diving stop and no! Gets past Sizemore. Into third with a triple is Turris on a 1-3, and that's a 3. Into score is Kochman. And Perez may not have it tonight. Cliff Lee and Mike Koplov are loosening in the pen. Indians will bring the infield in, trailing 3-1. There's Gary Matthews Jr. 3-6 against the lefty. Infield in on a ground ball B. Batter is out. Batter is safe. They get the runner at third coming home. And he is out. So 3-2 on the putout of Turris. Matthews reaches on a fielder's choice. 1 out. And Jeff Mathis is now up. Three, 4. And wow, that ball is hit deep to center field. And that ball is gone. So Rafael Perez doesn't have it tonight, and he is going to be pulled for Mike Koplov. So the Angels get 4 runs here in the bottom of the 7th, take a 5-1 lead. Reggie Willits. Six for Koplov. I'll pull up his card. So 6-6 batting left-handed. He draws a walk. So it's gone from bad to grotesque here in the bottom of the 7th. Sean Figgins now up. Three, 5, and base hit to left field. Willits holding him on, sure. 15. Lofton is a +2, makes him a 17. They'll send him to third. And he's safe. So first and third. Infield will be brought in again. And Cliff Lee is loosening in the pen. 5-6 for Kopelov against the righty. And that's into center field and over the head of the center fielder. Scoring from third is Willits. And holding on, Figgins makes him a 16. They will send him. And he is out. 8-2. Both outs in this inning have been made at home plate. So RBI double, only a single run. Now 6-1, and the 9th man to bat in the inning, Garrett Anderson. Now you wonder if they let Lackey come back out for the 8th. I'm thinking they will now that they scored all these runs. 6-8. And a fly ball to right. Mercifully, this inning is over. But 5 runs on 6 hits. And the Angels have almost dashed the Indians. I won't say almost. They're still only 2 games back, or quickly dashing the Indians' hopes of a Central Division title. And Lackey will come back out for the 8th. Although he will be on a short leash. Darren Oliver will be first out of the pen if need be. All right, here's Grady Sizemore, 2 for 3 with a homer. And a 1-2 base hit to right field. And they will hold Sizemore and... Oops. Sorry about that, guys. In comes Darren Oliver. And Oliver will face Asdrubal Cabrera. Cabrera 0 for 2 with a walk. 6-11 to the right fielder. And that is Willits, a 3 and a 16. And he crashes into the wall, but makes the catch. Going to second is Sizemore. On that rare fly ball A. 1 down. Runner in scoring position for Hafner. Reached bases last time up. Has a 7-game hitting streak. Would like to extend it. And will not. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Unless the Indians bat around in the 9th. 2 down. There's Victor Martinez, 0 for 3 himself. And 1-7 against a lefty. Okay, I read that off the right-hander's card for Hafner, but it was the same for righty and lefty. But a 1-7 for Martinez. That'll get through the infield, and scoring from second is Sizemore. And it is now 6-2. And Oliver is 1 point away from being weak. So runner on first. They will not hold on Victor Martinez. Here's Ryan Garco, 0 for 3 himself. 6-5. Shortstop 16 for Cabrera is fine, and that will retire the side. The Indians get one, but it may be too little too late. As Cliff Lee will come in to pitch the 8th inning. All right. Morales, Conchman, and his Turris. Morales led off the bottom of the 7th with a double, and he scored, and that triggered a 5-run rally. And here's the pitch from Lee to Morales. And 1-7 against the lefty. That's into left field for a base hit. 3 for 4 for Morales. And here's Casey Kochman. Justin Spire is loosening in the pen. 3-3. And against the lefty, that's a base hit for Kochman. Going into second is Morales. And wow. I'm trying not to use too many of the relievers because most of them went the night before and don't want to overuse them. Here's Myceris Turris, first and second with nobody out. 3-7, draws a walk. Bases loaded. Jerry Matthews Jr., the Indians will play the infield back. Actually, they'll play the infield in. Trying to keep it where it is. 5-9. Switch hitter batting right-handed. And that's a walk. So Lee walks with the bases loaded. The Angels extend their lead to 7-2. Here's Jeff Mathis, who's only gone 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. And a 2-9, and Lee gets him on strikes. 1 away. And now it's Reggie Willits. 2 walks himself tonight. Indians still have the infield in. Actually, they'll play double play. They'll play back, trying to get double play. 3-5. Of course, I play back, and then they do that. Ground ball to second. Only play is to first. Everybody moves up 90 feet. And the Angels extend their lead to 8-2. 2 down for Sean Figgins. And second and third. Five, 8. And that is a switch hitter batting. It doesn't matter. 2 and an 18. And that will be a good play for Asdrubal Cabrera. The Angels get 2 back here in the bottom of the 8th. And Justin Spire will come out. Actually, they'll get Dustin Mosley out. Spire did pitch the other night, so they'll let Dustin Mosley come in to try to close out the 9th inning. And Mosley will face Peralta, Lofton, and Gutierrez. .611 against a righty. Ground ball to short. And that will take care of Peralta, 1 away. And here's Kenny Lofton. .36 against a righty. That's a 15, so Lofton will get his second hit of the night. And they are not holding him on, and with an 8-2 deficit, they will not be stealing. Franklin Gutierrez, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. 210, and there she goes. Long drive, center field, and that ball is out of here. Well, it's now 8-4 as Gutierrez takes his trip around the bases. Franklin, 17th homer, 40th RBI. Here's Casey Blake. For 11, he draws a walk. And they will get Scott Shields loosening in the pen. And here's the pitch to Sizemore. Not holding Blake on. 6-7, second base. X chance. Not in range for is Turris. And that might be good for the Angels. 3 and a 10. He is an E5. So a 4-10. And this game is over. And a 7, and that's a ground ball to second. It's Turris over to Cabrera on to first, and that's your ball game. Indians try to make it interesting, but they get 2 in the 9th. But 8-4 is your final score, and we'll be right back with the line score. All right, final line score, 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Angels, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Indians. The Indians will fall to 67 and 74. The Angels will improve to 69 and 72. Jake Westbrook, your losing pitcher, he gave up a double. That scored the second run. And that would have been the losing run at the time. So, yeah, and John Lackey goes 7 innings and gets the win. And we'll take a quick timeout and get set up for hyper-fast scoring and be right back right after this. Okay, and we'll start with the American League. Actually, we'll start with the American League Central. The Twins are in Chicago to face the White Sox in a game that was 11-10. Both teams scored 6 runs in the 9th inning to tie it. Wow. This is Carlos Silva against Javier Vasquez. And Let's see. Hyperfast scoring gives this 626. No, that's not right. Yeah. 5-1-1 to the White Sox. And a 1-5-3. That one will go to the White Sox. And so the Indians remain just 2 games back with the loss. All right, and staying in the American League, the Boston Red Sox now have, make sure that's right, timeout. All right, so that's right. They have a 4-game lead on the Toronto Blue Jays. And the Red Sox are in Baltimore to face the Orioles. John Lester for the Red Sox and Daniel Cabrera for the Orioles. And the Red Sox need a 1-3-4 or higher. 6-1-4. They took care of business tonight. And that gets us to the Toronto Blue Jays. They are in Tampa Bay to face the Rays. Dustin McGowan for the Blue Jays and Edwin Jackson for the Devil Rays. The Blue Jays need to get a 1-2-1 or higher to keep pace with the Red Sox. And they do. 6-4-1. We're reading that red, blue, and green. So the still 4. There's now 4.5 up on the Yankees. And we will not play the Yankees game. They are playing Kansas City tonight. And I'm going to get the wild card standings. Well, yeah. And then the Blue Jays, of course, they're up by a half game on the Yankees for the wild card. The Blue Jays have they had an 80-59 record coming into the game. The Yankees an 80-60 record. So I think we will roll that game out. Timeout. All right, so that's Ian Kennedy for the Yankees and Gil Mesh for the Royals. The Yankees need a 2-3-3 or higher to keep it a half-game deficit behind the Blue Jays. No, 1-6-4, and the Royals pull it out. And so the Yankees fall to a game and a half behind the Blue Jays in the American League wild card. Okay, now we'll go to the National League. And actually, no, we'll stay in the American League because the Seattle Mariners are now in second place in that division. They have a game and a half lead on the Mariners. Oakland 73-68, the Mariners 71-67. And Seattle is playing Detroit tonight in Detroit. And that is Miguel Batista for the Mariners and Justin Verlander for the Tigers. The Tigers need a 6-3-2 to spoil this party for the Mariners, and they will, 1-5-4. And then Oakland will face Texas, although not a favorable matchup for Oakland. They did lose this game Dan Herron versus Edinson Volquez. And the Rangers 6-5-5 favorites, so very, very high roll for Oakland needed. Nope, 1-1-3, so that one will go to the Texas Rangers. Now we can go to the senior circuit. And I'll give you a timeout while I figure out those races. So the National League wildcard reads like this. The Braves and the Reds are tied at 72 and 68. The Padres are a half game back at 71 and 68. And we'll start with the Braves. They are hosting the Washington Nationals. And that is Joel Hanrahan for the Nationals and John Smoltz for the Braves. Braves, of course, going to be the heavy favorite, 6-6-2. 3-4-1. That one will go to the Braves, so they will, at minimum, stay tied. The Reds are hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. David Bush for the Brewers and Bronson Arroyo for the Reds. The Reds are 6-2-6 favorites to stay tied. 3-4-6, they will stay tied. The Rockies, this is the final game of hyperfast scoring, are at home against the Padres are on the road. Justin Hermano for the Padres against Elmer DeSenz for the Rockies. And the Rockies are a 6-2-2 favorite to knock the Padres back down to a game and a half deficit. 3-3-6, and there it goes. So the Reds and the Braves stay tied, and the Padres fall to within a game and a half. And I will, after the final game of the series, I'll give a complete standings update for everybody. All right, everybody, thank you for watching and sticking with me through the end of hyperfast scoring. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've not already subscribed, hit the bell icon. You'll be hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.